What is going on, YouTube? This is my first voiceover for one of my GOATA workouts. So I hope it goes well. Um, really, this workout is one of my main workouts that I do. I do it twice a week, typically on Monday and Friday, but it kind of doesn't matter. I just try to space it out like that. That's how my schedule is lined up right now. Right here, you do see me doing squats on a Smith machine. So, due to the angle, you can't really see my feet, but my heels are off the ground. I'm trying to fight for that inside ankle bone high. My feet are fist width distance apart. The knees go out when I drop into the squat. So, for the most part, this is something I've been experimenting with between like the actual GOATA squat, where you would just do your body weight or hold a plate out in front of you for counterbalance. I've been experimenting a lot with the squat on the Smith machine. I'm trying to find a way that where you can progressively overload, right, like you typically would. As far as this being like GOATA approved, definitely not. I'm still working it out. It feels pretty much the same as a normal GOATA squat as far as the position goes. Obviously, it's a lot more weight. One thing that I can point out that I'm doing wrong is when I'm coming up, I'm letting my hips come forward too much. I need to just keep them back and keep my hips behind my ribs. So that is something I need to work on. That really puts the tension of the movement all in the back chain. You can really feel it. Like your quads are hardly getting hit in a squat like this. It's all back chain. It's super nice. Let's see. I already forgot that first clip of me lifting. That was, I think, 200 pounds for 6 reps. Super tough. Nowhere close to where I was squatting when I was traditionally, lifting, but that's all right. The second, just past it, that second clip, I was doing 175 for 12. And then this set right here was 130. Yeah, 130 for 20 reps. And this one, you can see the form is definitely a lot better. I'm not thrusting my hips forward at the top. I'm kind of just keeping it short and staying in that back chain, which is really good. One thing I want to comment on as far as, the GOATA workouts go is that I feel really good doing them. It's definitely a different hit on the muscles than you're used to when you conventionally train. When I first started out, I wasn't able to do very much as far as GOATA exercises because it's tough. It's tough putting your body through entirely different movement. Is just different. There's no words to explain it, unless you experience it for yourself. So I'm trying to find ways to goatify exercises so that there is an easier process to progressively overload, but it is a challenge in and of itself. Right here, so I'm just doing against the wall, setting my bows and then cornering, holding a 25-pound plate. This is immediately after I finish up my squats. I just gotta, take the weights off. By this point, I'm pretty exhausted. I had already, I did basketball training for like roughly 2 hours before this, so I'm already pretty exhausted. But yep, we can just see it all going down right here. I really would encourage anyone that's thinking about doing GOATA to just try it out for yourself, see what it feels like. I was experimenting a little bit when I was basketball training earlier before this session. I was working on my 1-foot jumps and I was barely grabbing rim with like the tips of my fingers, you know. And then I really had to concentrate on trying to run GOATA, and my form's anywhere from perfect, but I will say it felt a lot more powerful when I could do it, and I was getting my wrist up to the rim on it, which is just crazy to me, and I need to get a video of that sometime. I was trying to get videos of me actually dunking it, and I got close, but just not close enough yet. But it's gonna come. It's coming soon. There I was just working on my bows, getting my chest over and head in the column. That's just stuff you hear all the time when you hear about people talking about GOATA. And then right here, this is just working on my cornering. So I'm just holding the position there against the wall. That one's a real killer on the hip flexors. And I think it's really helped me improve my cornering. So I would highly suggest that. Weight, you don't need the weight. You can just do it body weight and try to hold it. And then last, let's see, I think it's side-to-side rockers with the weight, trying to keep the tailbone up, which really puts the tension into the glutes more than your low back, but it is a bit of a low back exercise too, especially with that weight. And just trying to go slow from side to side, working on getting your head in the columns. And that's it. I did all this, this part right here, these 4 exercises. I just do 3 rounds, back to back to back, you know, minimal rest time. It's a killer. It really is. And I'm looking forward to seeing the improvement that I get months out from here. So thanks for watching.